What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog in desperate need of a shave. It seems like I say that every video. Like I shave and then I got to shave again. But I am back with another New York Giants video. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody last night for being in the stream. It was another really good stream. I really appreciate all you guys hanging out with me, guys and gals, I should say. Really appreciate that. A lot of fun again. I love hanging out with you guys, so thank you for that. And then tonight, I'll be on the Sports Reactions channel calling the Yankees and Dodgers game with my man Rich, so go over there and check us out for the Yankees and Dodgers. Yankees got to get their act together. But this video is obviously a recap of what happened last night, and we'll start with the good. Both Eli Manning and Daniel Jones were very good. Now, Eli Manning's statistics were skewed, 4 out of 8, 41 yards, but we'll get into why his yardage wasn't as good in a little bit here. So Eli Manning threw the ball really well. He looked a lot of zip on his passes. Again, the pocket was really good for Eli for a lot of the time, and he looked good. I mean, his arm looks good, putting the ball where it had to be placed, and I thought Eli Manning played a really good game. And again, the numbers aren't indicative of how good Eli Manning played. So Eli Manning had another really good game, and then, of course, Danny Dimes. I mean, 9 out of 11, 141 yards for Daniel Jones. And the one thing I really liked about Daniel Jones last night was he took a really, really big blindside hit. He got hit from the blindside, and then a linebacker also hit him. So he took a massive shot, and then he responded on 3rd and 16 by throwing a pass to Darius Slayton where he put the ball where Slayton made an incredible adjustment on it. It was good to see Darius Slayton back in the game. So Daniel Jones rebounded nice and drove the Giants down for a touchdown. At that point, Rod Smith went over the right side for the 1-yard touchdown, which put the Giants up at that time 10-7. So Daniel Jones rebounded very nicely, and again, just very accurate. Really good ball all night, and, everybody's excited for Danny Dimes. When he comes in, it's dime time, baby, and that's what it's all about. So the two quarterbacks looked really, really good. O'Shane Zemenies, man, this kid is improving every week. He had 2 sacks yesterday. That speed rush off the edge looked amazing. And the Giants, their second string guys, showing a little fight there, getting some pass rush. Good to see. They did pretty well. But I'll be honest, that was really it as far as the good. There was a lot of bad last night, guys. That's why preseason scores do not matter. Will Hernandez, terrible. Will Hernandez, I think, had 4 penalties on him last night. He was getting beaten, holding, tripping, false starting. What are you doing? Will Hernandez is supposed to be one of the best guards. He's supposed to take a step up. He's not doing it so far. Not at all. He did not look good last night. He did not look good last week. Well, Hernandez has to shore that up. He's a lot better than that. I know he'll be better when the time comes, but he did not play well last night. Nate Solder got beat cleanly by a 2nd or 3rd string defensive end, which caused Daniel Jones to take the big blindside hit, and he fumbled the ball. Luckily, the Giants recovered it, but Nate Solder's got to do a better job than that, man. You can't get your rookie quarterback freaking killed on the blind side. Your job is to protect him. That was a terrible job by Nate Solder. The offensive line was not as good last night as it had been. And as a team, the Giants were really sloppy. A lot of missed tackles on defense. Tons of penalties. And the reason Eli Manning's statistics weren't as good as they should have been, in all honesty, Eli Manning should have been 6 out of 7 with a touchdown. Cody Latimer dropped 2 passes, including a touchdown. The Eli Manning hit him right in the frickin' numbers, and he dropped it. And, of course, then he threw an incompletion after the play. So that incompletion wouldn't have even happened. Eli should have been 6 out of 7 for about 65 yards and a touchdown. Eli Manning's numbers looked way worse than they actually were. He played really well. Latimer dropped passes. Another bright spot, Britton Golden. He had a punt return for a touchdown, and then he turns around and fumbles the next punt. The Giants had turnovers again yesterday. They're fumbling the ball. They can't tackle. Their offensive line didn't play as well. A lot of penalties. They just seemed sloppy, like they were not a cohesive unit last night like they had been the previous 2 games. Corey Ballantyne, he was up and down. He had a really nice play at the beginning of the game. Then he and Peppers got beat on a touchdown pass from Andy Dalton. These are things the Giants got to work on. And again, we're not going to get too high or too low on these guys, but I'm not just going to talk about the positives when things go right. I want to talk about the whole game. And as I said, the aspect of the Giants, the first 2 games, they looked very good. Watertight, not a lot of penalties in that first unit. They played a lot better. The offensive line played really good. But last night, they seemed to struggle a little bit. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because it's their first game away from MetLife Stadium. I mean, I don't want to make too many excuses. These guys are veterans. Nate Solder needs to do better than he did. Will Hernandez has to stop committing penalties. Cody Latimer's got to catch the ball. Scott Simonson dropped another pass, too. Another pass. I think Kyler Letta hit him right in the hands. Scott Simonson's dropped back-to-back weeks. He's dropped the pass. I don't think Scott Simonson's long for this team. Rhett Ellison looked good on some tight end screens early in the game. Evan Ingram did get in the action. He did have a catch. I'm trying to think of who else got into the action last night. Reggie White Jr. had a nice play out there. Wayne Gallman a little too shifty behind the line. Like, Wayne Gallman's got happy feet. Like, he needs to see the hole and go. He's hesitant to hit the hole. I don't know what that was all about. Because at the beginning of that game, the run blocking was pretty good in that first drive. Wayne Gallman continued to shoot himself in the foot by not attacking the line of scrimmage. He just sat back there. First play of the game, the Giants had the right side sealed off. He had a wide open lane to the outside, and he pussyfooted it around the corner, and he ran out of bounds for a 2-yard gain. He could have got 10, 15 yards. He did look good in the passing game. Paul Perkins continues to do well. So there were some good things last night for the New York Giants, but there were a lot of things that they have to clean up. And again, this was the last time you're probably going to see the first unit play. Usually in Game 4, none of these guys play. Usually in Game 3, it's a dress rehearsal. Eli Manning only had the one drive. Daniel Jones played to the half. And then they brought everybody else in, so there wasn't a lot of first-string guys in there again. Evan Ingram had one series. Saquon Barkley did not play again. So we probably aren't going to see these guys. Might see Daniel Jones for a quarter against the Patriots, but you're probably going to see a lot of Tanny and Noletta. Alex Tanny was terrible again last night. He had guys wide open. Darius Slayton is streaking down the sideline, overthrew him. He overthrew a lot of guys last night. So Alex Tanny, back-to-back weeks, has looked really bad. Kyler Lilley has actually looked like the better quarterback. So if the Giants carry 3 quarterbacks, it's probably going to be Kyler Lilley at this point, I would think. Kyler Lilley looked a lot better last night and last week than Alex Tanny. So that's pretty much the wrap up. And again, guys and gals, I can't thank you enough. We had over 350 people in there again last night. You guys are the best. And I just hope it continues to grow. We have a lot of fun doing that show. Unfortunately, the entertainer did not get home in time last night. But during the regular season, entertainer is going to be, we're going to do a lot of games together. DWG plans on being with me every game. He had some things to do last night, so we got here at halftime. But he loves it, man. We have a lot of fun. Streams are becoming a blast. It's like a freaking party, man. You guys got to be there. That's just what it is. But again, Giants do some good things. They do some bad things. Got to clean up a lot of things. But, you know, overall, it was okay. And it was okay. So I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. And like I said, hopefully you come over to the Sports Reaction tonight and watch me and my boy Rich call the Yankees and Dodgers. So until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Weekend's upon us. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!